ShaCarri Richardson is making an epic comeback at the 2024 Paris Olympics.
The 2024 track and field season was nothing short of electrifying. On a rainy night in Paris, Julien Alfred stunned the world by claiming Saint Lucia's first ever Olympic gold in the women's 100m, leaving Sha'Carri Richardson, the season's fastest sprinter, trailing in second place. But behind Alfred's historic victory lies a story of rivalry, resilience, and unexpected revelations. What happened between these two track titans, and why is Richardson now shedding light on the truth?
The 21-year-old explaining the lapse came after learning her biological mother had died.
Sha'Carri Richardson has always been a name that sparks excitement in the world of track and field, and the 2024 season only solidified her reputation. Coming off a few rocky years, Richardson proved she was back in form by clocking the fastest 100m time of the year during the US Olympic trials, a stunning 10.71 seconds. This timing wasn't just impressive, it was only 0.06 seconds shy of her personal best, showcasing the kind of form that had fans and experts placing her at the top of their lists for the Paris Olympics. Richardson's performance at the trials was nothing short of dominant. She stormed through the heats with her trademark confidence, leaving no doubt that she was the one to beat. The crowd couldn't get enough, and every step she took toward the finals built a buzz of anticipation.
From these two, we've seen ShaCarri Richardson look a little bit shaky on the bends on the circuit.
What made her season even more interesting was her decision to focus solely on the 100m event at the trials. She chose to withdraw from the 200m, a move that surprised many in the track community. Some questioned whether this was the right choice, while others applauded her focus. Richardson herself seemed unfazed by the chatter, doubling down on her commitment to claiming gold in the 100m. This singular focus paid off at the trials, where she obliterated the competition and sent a clear message to the world. She was ready to take on the biggest stage. Heading into the Paris Olympics, the expectations around Richardson were sky high. The media buzzed with stories about her transformation, her training, and her signature style, which had become a part of her identity as much as her speed. Richardson wasn't just a runner, she was a brand, a personality who commanded attention every time she stepped on the track. Fans imagined her sprinting across the finish line in Paris, draped in the American flag, and cementing her place in history as the fastest woman alive. It was more than just a race, it was her moment to shine. And while the final result didn't pan out as many expected, Richardson's remarkable season left an undeniable mark on 2024.
There's 8 people in the race. I've circled 7 people who I think could be a part of it.
Julien Alfred's story in 2024 was nothing short of historic. Representing a small island nation like Saint Lucia, Alfred stepped onto the global stage and delivered one of the most memorable performances in Olympic history. In a season filled with highlights, her crowning achievement came at the Paris Olympics, where she stunned the world by winning the gold medal in the 100m finals. Running on a rainy night in challenging conditions, Alfred clocked an incredible 10.72 seconds, a personal best that showcased her resilience and raw talent. For Saint Lucia, this wasn't just a win, it was a moment of national pride, as Alfred became the country's first ever Olympic gold medalist.
Lindsay Schnell, USA Today. Congratulations, Julien. Usually in these scenarios, the silver and bronze medalists.
Alfred's journey to this point was inspiring. Born in Saint Lucia, she moved abroad at a young age to pursue her dreams, leaving behind the familiarity of home for a chance to compete at the highest level. Her hard work and dedication paid off, as 2024 became the year she truly arrived on the world stage. Earlier in the season, she'd already made headlines by winning the World Athletics Indoor Championships 60m final, solidifying her reputation as one of the most versatile sprinters in the sport. But it was her performance in Paris that captured hearts and headlines alike. The significance of her win extends beyond the track. For a country with a population of just over 170,000, Alfred's gold medal was a symbol of possibility and a testament to the power of determination. It wasn't just a victory for her, but for every young athlete in Saint Lucia who dreams of greatness. Her triumph showed that with hard work, even the smallest nations could produce world-class athletes capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with the best in the world. Alfred's golden moment will be remembered not just as a highlight of 2024, but as a defining chapter in the history of athletics.
Hi, Amy Tenery from Reuters. There were reports that ShaCarri Richardson and Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price.
The stage was set on a rainy night in Paris for one of the most anticipated 100M finals in recent history. Sha'Carri Richardson, the favorite and fastest woman of the season, was up against Julien Alfred, the rising star from Saint Lucia. The conditions were far from ideal, with rain pouring down and a wet track that could have easily unsettled even the most seasoned athletes. But instead of dampening the energy, the weather added an air of drama to the event, heightening the anticipation of fans and competitors alike.
3 years ago, ShaCarri Richardson was set to be an Olympian.
Richardson's going to Tokyo!
When the starting gun fired, it became clear this wasn't going to be an ordinary race. Alfred and Richardson both had slow starts, but by the time the race reached its acceleration phase, Alfred began to pull ahead. Her technique was impeccable, every stride smooth, every motion powerful. She maintained her composure despite the pressure, while Richardson fought hard to keep pace. By the 40-meter mark, it was clear that Alfred had found her rhythm, and as she crossed the finish line in 10.72 seconds, there was no question about her victory. Richardson followed in 10.87 seconds to claim silver, while Melissa Jefferson took bronze. It wasn't just a race, it was a masterclass in execution under pressure.
Olympic record. Not here, but these 8 women.
When it comes to analyzing the 2024 season, the numbers paint a fascinating picture of the rivalry between ShaCarri Richardson and Julien Alfred. Both athletes delivered performances that placed them among the best in the world, but a closer look at the stats reveals key differences in their consistency and achievements. Richardson secured the fastest time of the season at the US Olympic trials, clocking an electrifying 10.71 seconds. This performance not only put her at the top of the World Athletics list, but also reaffirmed her status as the fastest woman of 2024. However, Alfred demonstrated unmatched consistency throughout the season, earning 4 spots in the top 10 fastest times for the women's 100M. That consistency proved to be her biggest strength. Julien Alfred's numbers are remarkable. Her winning time of 10.72 seconds in the Olympic finals wasn't just a personal best, it was a testament to her ability to deliver under pressure. What's even more impressive is that she achieved 3 other top 10 times: 10.78 seconds, 10.84 seconds, and 10.85 seconds, placing her firmly as one of the most reliable performers of the year. On the other hand, Richardson, despite having the fastest time of the season, only appeared 3 times on the list. Her additional times of 10.83 seconds and 10.84 seconds showcased her speed, but fell short of Alfred's consistency. Their personal bests also highlight their strengths. Richardson's 10.71 seconds came under optimal conditions during the US Olympic trials, while Alfred's 10.72 seconds was achieved in the challenging environment of a rainy Paris night, with a headwind adding an extra layer of difficulty. Both performances are impressive in their own right, but the context of Alfred's race arguably gives her an edge in terms of resilience and adaptability. The data tells a clear story. Richardson may have the season's fastest time, but Alfred's consistency and ability to perform under various conditions set her apart as a formidable competitor. These numbers don't just show who is faster, they reveal the qualities that make each athlete extraordinary. What sets Julien Alfred apart isn't just her physical ability, but the mental approach she brings to every race. She has often spoken about her mentality on the track, describing it as an alter ego that takes over when she steps into competition mode. In interviews, Alfred has admitted that the track transforms her into someone entirely different, a focused, determined competitor who blocks out everything else to chase victory. "Sometimes I can be just regular, having a little chit-chat or a laugh with somebody," she said in an interview with The Telegraph. But when I'm on the track, I don't talk. I don't have any friends. I don't care who you are or how good our friendship is outside of track and field. It's just a whole different mindset. And I'm just hungry. That hunger has been the driving force behind her stellar performances this season.
Has put her Olympic future in doubt. Sha'Carri's going to be with us for an exclusive live interview just ahead.
Her approach reflects an intense level of focus and discipline. She doesn't let external factors like weather, crowd pressure, or even rivalries affect her. This mindset was evident during the 100M finals at the Paris Olympics. Despite the rain and the heavy expectations, Alfred maintained her composure, delivering a flawless race that left no room for error. Her ability to tune out distractions and focus on the task at hand is a big part of why she was able to defeat someone as talented as Richardson. This psychological edge isn't just about blocking out distractions. It's about channeling her competitive spirit into every stride and leaving everything on the track. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below.